Chosen one, you didn't just happen to click on this video. This video was sent to find you. There's something you need to hear, something that will change the way you see what's happening in your life right now. By the time you finish watching, you will know exactly what you need to do to open your heart to the unexpected love that is destined for you. But you must stay until the very end, because the final revelation is the most powerful of all. It is the key to unlocking the love you've been waiting for. Hit the like button to declare that you are ready to receive this message. Subscribe to stay connected to divine guidance. Comment 888 to affirm that you are stepping into divine abundance today. Drop a comment below with one thing you need prayer for today. Then reply to someone else's comment with words of encouragement. This is more than just a video. It's a movement of faith. Why? Because miracles happen when we lift each other up. When you share your prayer, others will pray for you. When you pray for someone else, blessings flow back to you. This is how faith in action works. Comment your prayer request now and be part of this chain of divine miracles. Most people long for love, yet they unknowingly build walls around their hearts. They think love is something to be chased, earned, or found in perfect circumstances. But what if I told you that divine love is already seeking you? The truth is, many are blocking the very love they desire due to fear, past hurts, or limiting beliefs. And today, I will show you exactly how to dismantle these walls and receive the unexpected love that God has planned for you. Let's walk through the steps to open your heart and welcome this divine love. Most people traverse life with a deep, often unspoken yearning for love. It's a fundamental human desire woven into the very fabric of our being. Like the sun seeking to warm the earth, our souls naturally gravitate towards connection, affection, and belonging. We see it reflected in countless songs, poems, and stories, the timeless quest for love in its myriad forms. Yet paradoxically, while this longing burns brightly within, many of us, without even realizing it, are actively constructing formidable barriers around our own hearts, brick by invisible brick. These are not conscious choices, but rather subtle. Defenses erected over time, often in response to life's inevitable bumps and bruises. We begin to perceive love as a distant shore, a treasure buried beneath layers of difficulty, something that must be arduously pursued, meticulously earned through acts of service or self-improvement, or only attainable under a perfectly aligned constellation of circumstances. We tell ourselves stories. I'm not ready yet. Love is too complicated. It's not for people like me. But what if the very premise of this chase is fundamentally flawed? What if the divine tapestry of existence is woven with threads of love, actively reaching out to us, seeking to envelop us in its warm and radiant embrace? What if, instead of being a distant prize, divine love is an ever-present current, gently flowing towards us, waiting only for us to open our arms and receive it? This is the profound truth we often miss in our frantic search. The reality is, a significant number of us are inadvertently obstructing the very flow of love we so desperately crave. We stand at the edge of a vast ocean of divine affection, parched with thirst, all because we have unknowingly erected dams of fear, dredged up sediment of past hurts, and solidified our minds with limiting beliefs that act as impenetrable fortresses. These internal obstacles, often unseen and unacknowledged, are the true impediments to the love we seek. Fear whispers doubts into our ears, painting love as a dangerous vulnerability. Past hurts linger like shadows, casting suspicion on every new connection. Limiting beliefs, ingrained from childhood or societal conditioning, tell us we are unworthy or incapable of receiving true, lasting love. Today, however, marks a turning point. Today, we embark on a journey of gentle deconstruction. We will carefully Layer by layer, dismantle these self-imposed walls that keep us separated from the boundless ocean of divine love. We will learn to identify the fears that whisper in the dark corners of our hearts, to soothe the echoes of past pain that reverberate within, and to challenge the limiting beliefs that have constrained our vision of what is possible. Through a series of transformative steps, we will uncover the path to not just seeking love, but to becoming receptive to the unexpected, magnificent love that God, in His infinite wisdom and compassion, has already meticulously planned and prepared, specifically for you. This is not about changing who you are, but about unveiling the radiant, lovable being you already are, and removing the obstacles that obscure your inherent connection to divine love. Prepare to be amazed at the abundance that awaits when you simply open your heart and allow yourself to receive. Let's walk through the steps to open your heart and welcome this divine love. You are inherently worthy of love. God's love is unconditional and boundless. Start by affirming your own worthiness. For too long, you may have listened to voices that told you otherwise, voices of doubt and inadequacy. But divine truth declares that you are a cherished child of God, and as such, you are completely deserving of love in all its forms. Begin to speak this truth over yourself. Repeat silently or aloud, "I am worthy of divine love." Feel the power in these words. Embrace your inherent worthiness. It is the foundation upon which you will receive unexpected love. This isn't just a nice sentiment or a self-help cliché. It's a foundational spiritual truth that must be deeply internalized. You are not worthy of love because of what you do, what you have achieved, or what others think of you. You are worthy of love simply because of who you are. A divine spark, a unique expression of the Creator's boundless love. God's love is not a reward to be earned, meticulously tallied based on good deeds or flawless behavior. It is a fundamental aspect of His very nature, an overflowing wellspring that knows no bounds, no conditions, and no exceptions. Imagine the sun radiating its warmth and light upon the entire world, indiscriminately embracing the mountains and valleys, the oceans and deserts. Divine love is like that, all-encompassing, unwavering, and freely given to every single being in existence, including you. For far too long, many of us have unwittingly allowed ourselves to be swayed by negative narratives, insidious whispers, that chip away at our self-esteem and distort our perception of our own inherent value. These voices of doubt and inadequacy can originate from various sources: critical words from childhood, societal pressures that impose unrealistic standards of perfection, or the harsh inner critic that relentlessly judges and condemns. They plant seeds of self-doubt, suggesting that we are somehow flawed, insufficient, or undeserving of the very love we crave. These are insidious lies that must be actively challenged and replaced with the unwavering truth of your divine worth. But divine truth, the resounding, unwavering decree from the heart of creation, proclaims unequivocally that you are a cherished child of God. You are not an afterthought, a mistake, or a burden. You are a deliberate and beloved creation, intricately designed with unique gifts, talents, and a soul that shines with divine light. As a child of the divine, you are automatically, inherently, and irrevocably deserving of love in all its forms: romantic love, familial love, friendship, self-love, and the all-encompassing love of the divine itself. The journey to receiving unexpected love begins right here in this moment with a conscious and deliberate act of self-affirmation. Begin to actively speak this truth over yourself, not just as empty words, but as a powerful declaration of your inherent worth. Find a quiet space, close your eyes gently, and repeat, either silently in the sanctuary of your mind or aloud with conviction, the simple yet profoundly transformative affirmation: I am worthy of divine love. Allow these words to resonate within you, to penetrate the layers of doubt and negativity that may have accumulated over time. Feel the vibrational power embedded within these words, the energetic shift that occurs when you align yourself with divine truth. Imagine each word as a drop of golden light seeping into your being, illuminating every cell and reminding your soul of its inherent radiance. Embrace your inherent worthiness, not as an aspiration, but as a present reality, a divine birthright that no one can ever take away from you. This unwavering belief in your own worthiness is not arrogance or self-importance. It is the solid, unshakable foundation upon which you will build your capacity to receive the unexpected, abundant love that is destined to grace your life. It is the key that unlocks the door to a heart overflowing with love. Past heartbreaks can create fear and resistance to new love. Unresolved pain from previous relationships, betrayals, or disappointments can act as a barrier, preventing you from fully opening your heart to new possibilities. It's time to release this weight. Forgive yourself for any perceived mistakes in past relationships, and forgive those who may have caused you pain. Forgiveness is not about condoning past actions. It's about freeing yourself from their hold. Let go of the resentment and hurt. Visualize releasing the past, as if untying knots that have bound your heart. Create space for new love to enter, unburdened by yesterday's shadows. The tapestry of life is often interwoven with threads of joy and sorrow. And for many, the experiences of past heartbreaks have left indelible marks upon the heart. These emotional wounds, inflicted by previous relationships that ended in pain, betrayals that shattered trust, or disappointments that extinguished the flame of hope, can linger long after the events themselves have faded into memory. Unresolved pain, like a stubborn anchor dragging beneath the surface of your being, creates a subtle but powerful resistance to the very idea of new love. It's as if the heart, in an attempt to protect itself from future pain, instinctively erects walls of defense, becoming wary and guarded, hesitant to venture into the vulnerable territory of emotional intimacy once more. This protective mechanism, while understandable, can inadvertently become a barrier, preventing you from fully opening your heart and embracing the possibility of fresh, unexpected love entering your life. Think of your heart as a garden, once vibrant and flourishing, but now overgrown with weeds of resentment and thorns of bitterness. These weeds and thorns, representing the unresolved pain and unforgiven hurts of the past, choke the fertile soil, hindering the growth of new blossoms of love and joy. It is time to tend to this garden, to carefully and compassionately clear away the debris of the past so that new seeds of love can take root and flourish. This process begins with forgiveness, a powerful act of liberation that not only benefits those who may have caused you pain, but more importantly, profoundly heals and frees your own heart. Forgive yourself first and foremost for any perceived mistakes or missteps you believe you made in past relationships. Often in the aftermath of heartbreak, we tend to replay events in our minds, endlessly scrutinizing our actions, assigning blame, and berating ourselves for not knowing better or doing things differently. Release this self-judgment. Recognize that you acted with the knowledge and understanding you possessed at the time. Every relationship, even those that end in pain, offers valuable lessons for growth and self-discovery. Forgive yourself for being human, for making mistakes, for loving imperfectly, and then extend forgiveness to those who may have caused you pain. This is not about condoning their actions, minimizing the hurt they inflicted, or saying that what happened was okay. Forgiveness is not for them, it is entirely for you. It is a conscious choice to release the heavy burden of resentment, anger, and bitterness that you have been carrying. Holding on to these negative emotions is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to suffer. It only serves to corrode your own inner peace, to keep you tethered to the past and to block the flow of positive energy into your present and future. Let go of the resentment that binds you to past hurts. Imagine resentment as heavy chains, each link forged from moments of pain and anger, weighing down your heart and limiting your ability to soar. Choose to unlock these chains, one by one, through the conscious act of forgiveness. Release the hurt that lingers like a shadow, darkening your perception of love and relationships. Visualize this hurt as a dark cloud hovering over your heart, obscuring the light of hope and joy. Allow the sunshine of forgiveness to penetrate this cloud, to dissipate the darkness, and to illuminate your heart with renewed clarity and optimism. Take a moment to visualize releasing the past. Imagine yourself standing at the edge of a vast, serene ocean. See the knots that have bound your heart, knots of anger, sadness, disappointment, and fear, slowly unraveling and dissolving into the gentle waves. Feel the lightness that washes over you as each knot disappears, replaced by a sense of peace and spaciousness. By releasing the weight of past wounds through forgiveness, you are creating space within your heart, a fertile, welcoming space for new love to enter and flourish, unburdened by the shadows of yesterday. You are preparing the ground for the unexpected blossoms of divine love to bloom in your life, in ways you may not yet even imagine. Love is not just a passive feeling, it's an active choice. Make the conscious decision to open your heart. Opening your heart is an act of faith, a declaration to the universe that you are ready and willing to receive love. It requires vulnerability and courage, especially after experiencing hurt. But remember, vulnerability is not weakness. It is strength in its purest form. Pray for guidance in opening your heart and being receptive to love. Ask God to soften any hardened areas, to heal any lingering scars, and to prepare your heart to be a welcoming space for divine love. In a world that often portrays love as a fleeting emotion, a whimsical feeling that either strikes us or eludes us, it's crucial to understand that true, lasting love, especially divine love, is not merely a passive sensation that washes over us unexpectedly. While there is certainly an element of spontaneity and surprise in love, it is fundamentally an active choice, a conscious decision that we make moment by moment to open ourselves to its transformative power. It's not about waiting for love to find you, but about actively preparing your inner landscape to become a fertile ground where love can take root and flourish. Imagine love as a vibrant flame, ever-present and radiant, but requiring fuel and oxygen to burn brightly. Your conscious choice to open your heart is like providing that essential fuel and oxygen, allowing the flame of divine love to ignite within you and illuminate your life. Making the conscious decision to open your heart is in essence a profound act of faith. It is a declaration to the universe, to the divine source of all creation, that you are ready and willing to receive love in its fullness, in all its unexpected and magnificent forms. It is a courageous step forward, especially for those who have experienced the sting of heartbreak or the sting of betrayal. Opening your heart after being hurt can feel akin to stepping out into a storm, vulnerable and exposed. The instinct to protect oneself, to build walls and defenses, is a natural human response to pain. However, it is precisely in these moments of vulnerability that true strength resides. Remember, vulnerability is not weakness, it is strength in its purest and most authentic form. It takes immense courage to dismantle the protective barriers around your heart, to lower your defenses, and to allow yourself to be seen, known, and loved, flaws and all. It is in this courageous act of vulnerability that we truly open ourselves to the transformative power of love, To intentionally open your heart, begin with prayer. Turn your attention inward, connect with the divine presence within you, and humbly ask for guidance and support on this journey of opening your heart. Pray for God to gently soften any hardened areas that may have formed around your heart over time, areas calloused by past hurts, disappointments, or fears. Imagine your heart as a tightly closed bud, yearning to blossom but held back by layers of protective petals. Ask the divine gardener to gently coax open these petals, to soften their resistance, and to allow the radiant beauty within to emerge. Pray for healing of any lingering scars, emotional wounds that may still ache beneath the surface, preventing you from fully embracing new love. Visualize divine light pouring into your heart, bathing every scar, every tender spot with its soothing and restorative energy, promoting deep and lasting healing. Ask God to prepare your heart to be a welcoming space for divine love, a fertile and receptive ground where love can take root, grow strong, and blossom into its fullest potential. Imagine your heart expanding, becoming spacious and open, like a beautiful garden, ready to receive the seeds of divine love. This intentional act of opening your heart, fueled by faith and prayer, is a powerful step towards inviting unexpected love into your life. It is an affirmation that you are ready, willing, and deserving of the boundless love that the divine has in store for you. Love arrives in perfect timing, not always on our schedule. Human timing often clashes with divine timing. You might feel impatient, wondering when love will appear, questioning if it will ever truly come. But divine timing is impeccable. It orchestrates events and aligns circumstances with a wisdom far beyond our understanding. Release the need to control the timing of love's arrival. Surrender to God's perfect plan. Trust that the divine knows exactly when and how unexpected love will manifest in your life. Have faith that divine love is on its way at the perfect moment, even if you cannot see it yet. One of the most challenging aspects of the human experience, particularly when it comes to matters of the heart, is the concept of timing. We live in a world obsessed with schedules, deadlines, and instant gratification. We often operate under the illusion of control, striving to orchestrate our lives according to our own meticulously crafted timelines. However, when it comes to divine love, it's crucial to understand that its arrival operates on a different rhythm, a grander scale, a timeline that is often vastly different from our own limited human perspective. Love in its truest and most profound form arrives in perfect divine timing, not necessarily on our anxiously anticipated schedule. This fundamental difference between human timing and divine timing is often the source of much frustration and impatience. Human timing is linear, focused on immediate results and tangible outcomes. We set goals, create plans, and expect things to unfold according to our predetermined agendas. When it comes to love, this often translates into setting timelines for finding a partner, getting married, starting a family, and so on. We might feel impatient, constantly checking the clock, wondering when love will finally appear, questioning if it will ever truly grace our lives. Doubt can creep in, whispering insidious questions. Am I doing something wrong? Is there something wrong with me? Will I ever find love? This impatience and anxiety stem from our desire to control the uncontrollable, to force love to conform to our limited human understanding of time and circumstance. But divine timing operates on a far more expansive and intricate level. It is not bound by the constraints of seconds, minutes, or years. It encompasses the entirety of our lives, weaving together a tapestry of events and experiences with a wisdom and foresight that far surpasses our limited comprehension. Divine timing is impeccable. It is the perfect orchestration of events, aligning circumstances and preparing hearts with a precision and grace that is beyond human calculation. Imagine a grand symphony composed by the divine maestro, where every instrument every note, every crescendo and diminuendo is perfectly timed and harmonized to create a masterpiece of breathtaking beauty. Divine timing is like that symphony, a perfectly orchestrated unfolding of events designed to bring about the most optimal outcome for our highest good. To truly receive unexpected divine love, we must release the need to control the timing of its arrival. This is an act of profound surrender, a letting go of our human desire to dictate the when, where, and how of love's manifestation in our lives. Surrender to God's perfect plan, trusting that the divine architect of the universe has a blueprint for your life that is far more magnificent and fulfilling than anything you could possibly imagine for yourself. Trust that the divine knows exactly when and how unexpected love will manifest in your life, aligning circumstances and preparing hearts in ways that are beyond your current understanding. Have unwavering faith that divine love is already on its way to you, even if you cannot yet see it, feel it, or comprehend the path it is taking. Imagine divine love as a seed planted deep within the earth, patiently waiting for the perfect conditions to sprout, grow, and blossom. Even though you may not see any visible signs of growth above the surface, trust that beneath the soil, a miracle is unfolding, guided by the wisdom of divine timing. Embrace the unknown, release your anxieties about the future, and have faith that divine love will arrive in your life at the perfect moment, in the perfect way, and for the perfect purpose. This surrender to divine timing is not passive resignation. It is an active act of trust, a profound affirmation that you believe in the goodness of the divine plan and that you are open and receptive to receiving the unexpected blessings that are destined for you. Divine love often arrives in unexpected ways and forms. You might have a preconceived notion of what love should look like, who your partner should be, or how love should enter your life. But divine love often surpasses our limited expectations. Be open to love showing up differently than you imagined. It might not be in the package you anticipated, but it will be exactly what your heart needs. Let go of rigid expectations and embrace the surprise of divine love. Be receptive to connections that might seem unconventional at first glance. Sometimes, the greatest blessings come in unexpected packages. Human beings are creatures of habit and expectation. We tend to create mental blueprints for our lives, envisioning how things should be, including what love should look like, who our ideal partner should be, and how love should ideally enter our lives. These preconceived notions, often shaped by societal norms, romantic comedies, and personal experiences, can inadvertently create rigid boxes around our hearts, limiting our ability to recognize and receive divine love when it manifests in unexpected and unconventional ways. We might be so fixated on a specific image of perfect love that we miss the subtle yet profound expressions of divine love that are already present or are seeking to enter our lives in forms we never anticipated. Divine love, in its infinite wisdom and creativity, often surpasses our limited human expectations. It doesn't always conform to our neatly packaged ideas of romance or relationships. It may arrive in ways that are surprising, unconventional, and even initially challenging to recognize as love. Imagine trying to fit the vastness of the ocean into a small teacup. Our preconceived notions about love are like that teacup, too small, too limited, to contain the boundless and multifaceted nature of divine love. Be open to love showing up differently than you have ever imagined. Let go of rigid expectations about what your partner should look like, what their background should be, or how your relationship should unfold. Divine love may not come wrapped in the package you anticipated, with all the familiar trappings of conventional romance. It might not be the knight in shining armor or the damsel in distress scenario you've envisioned. Instead, it might appear in the form of a quiet, unassuming, Connection with someone who challenges your perspectives, supports your growth, and loves you unconditionally, flaws and all. It might be found in a friendship that blossoms into something deeper, in a chance encounter that sparks an unexpected connection, or in a relationship that defies societal norms and expectations. The key is to be receptive to the essence of love, rather than fixated on its outward appearance. Focus on the qualities that truly matter: kindness, compassion, empathy, respect, and genuine connection, rather than superficial attributes or predefined ideals. Let go of rigid expectations and embrace the beautiful surprise of divine love. Imagine life as a garden filled with an infinite variety of flowers, each unique in its shape, color, and fragrance. If you only expect roses, you might miss the exquisite beauty of lilies, orchids, sunflowers, and countless other blossoms. Divine love is like that garden. It manifests in a breathtaking array of forms, each offering its own unique beauty and fragrance. Be receptive to connections that might seem unconventional at first glance. Don't dismiss someone or something simply because it doesn't fit your preconceived notions of what love should be. Sometimes, the greatest blessings, the most profound and transformative experiences of love come in unexpected packages, disguised as ordinary moments, unconventional relationships, or challenging circumstances. Open your heart and mind to the possibility that divine love might be seeking to enter your life in a form you have never considered before. Trust in the divine wisdom that knows what your heart truly needs, even if it differs from what your mind has imagined. Embrace the unexpected, and you may be surprised to discover that the love you have been longing for has been waiting for you all along, just disguised in a form you didn't recognize at first glance. Chosen one, here is the truth. The unexpected love you seek is already present in the divine plan for your life. It is not something you need to strive for, but something you need to receive. The missing key is your complete openness and trust. The moment you release fear and fully open your heart to the unexpected, that is when divine love will effortlessly flow into your life. It's not about forcing love to happen. It's about creating the space within yourself for divine love to find you, to embrace you, and to transform your life in ways you never thought possible. Chosen one, let me reveal to you a profound and liberating truth. The unexpected love you have been yearning for, the divine connection that your soul deeply craves, is not a distant dream or a future possibility. It is not something you need to relentlessly strive for, desperately chase after, or meticulously earn through self-improvement or external achievements. No, beloved one, the truth is far more comforting and empowering. The unexpected love you seek is already vibrantly present in the divine plan meticulously crafted for your life. It is woven into the very fabric of your destiny, patiently waiting for you to awaken to its presence and open yourself to its transformative power. It's like a hidden treasure, buried not in some faraway land, but within the very depths of your own being, waiting to be unearthed and revealed. Your task, therefore, is not to frantically search for love, but to cultivate the inner conditions that will allow you to receive the divine love that is already seeking you. Imagine yourself standing before a magnificent waterfall, a cascade of pure, shimmering water. Divine love, flowing endlessly towards you. The abundance is there, the source is inexhaustible, yet you remain parched with thirst. Not because the water is absent, but because your hands are clenched shut, unable to receive the life-giving flow. The missing key, the essential element that unlocks the floodgates of divine love in your life, is your complete openness and unwavering trust. It is the willingness to unclench your fists, to release the grip of fear and doubt, and to extend your open hands, your open heart, to receive the boundless blessings that are already yours for the taking. The moment you consciously choose to release fear, fear of vulnerability, fear of rejection, fear of pain, fear of the unknown, and fully open your heart to the unexpected possibilities that lie before you, that is the precise moment when divine love will effortlessly begin to flow into your life. It's like removing a dam that has been obstructing the natural flow of a river. Once the dam is removed, the water, which was always there, simply flows freely and abundantly, nourishing the land and bringing life to everything it touches. Divine love is like that river, always present, always flowing, waiting only for you to remove the internal barriers that are holding it back. It's not about forcing love to happen, straining and striving to manipulate circumstances or control outcomes. It is about creating the sacred space within yourself, a space of openness, vulnerability, trust, and unwavering faith that will naturally attract divine love, allowing it to effortlessly find you, to gently embrace you, and to profoundly transform your life in ways you never thought possible. Prepare to be amazed at the beauty, the joy, and the abundance that await you when you simply open your heart and allow yourself to receive the unexpected, magnificent love that is already destined to be yours. Tonight, before you sleep, say this prayer: I open my heart to divine love. I release all fear and doubt. I trust in God's perfect timing and embrace the unexpected love that is on its way to me. Feel the truth of these words resonating within your soul. Tonight, as the day gently surrenders to the embrace of night and the world around you quiets into stillness, prepare yourself for a sacred moment of communion with the divine. Before you drift into the realm of dreams, take a few moments to center yourself, to quiet your mind, and to connect with the deepest desires of your heart. And then, with sincerity and unwavering faith, offer this prayer, not just as words spoken aloud, but as a heartfelt invocation from the depths of your soul. I open my heart to divine love. Now, feel the profound significance of these words as you speak them. Imagine your heart as a beautiful flower, slowly unfurling its petals, reaching out to receive the radiant light of divine love that surrounds you. Declare your willingness to be receptive, to be open, to welcome the transformative power of love into every aspect of your being. I release all fear and doubt. Acknowledge the fears and doubts that may have been holding you back, the anxieties that have whispered insidious doubts in your ear, the limiting beliefs that have clouded your vision of what is possible. Gently, compassionately, release them all. Imagine them as dark clouds dissolving in the light of your unwavering faith. Let go of the need to control, the fear of vulnerability, the doubt in your own worthiness. Surrender these burdens to the divine, trusting that you are safe, protected, and guided by a love that is infinitely greater than any fear or doubt you may harbor. I trust in God's perfect timing. Affirm your faith in the divine orchestration of your life, in the impeccable wisdom of God's plan for you. Release the impatience, the anxiety, the desire to rush or control the timing of love's arrival. Trust that the divine knows exactly when and how to bring the perfect love into your life, aligning circumstances and preparing hearts in ways that are beyond your current comprehension. And embrace the unexpected love that is on its way to me. Declare your openness to receive love in all its unexpected and magnificent forms. Let go of rigid expectations and preconceived notions about what love should look like or how it should arrive. Embrace the element of surprise, the possibility of love manifesting in ways you never imagined. Trust that the divine has beautiful and unexpected blessings in store for you, waiting to unfold in perfect divine timing. As you complete this prayer, take a deep breath and truly feel the truth of these words resonating within your soul. Allow the vibrational energy of these affirmations to permeate every cell of your being, planting seeds of faith, hope, and unwavering belief in the power of divine love to transform your life. Go to sleep with your heart open, your mind at peace, and your soul filled with the radiant anticipation of the unexpected love that is already on its way to embrace you. Now, don't leave without being part of this movement. Comment below with one thing you need prayer for and reply to someone else's comment to lift them up. The power of collective faith is real, and miracles happen when we come together. If this message resonated with your heart and you feel ready to receive unexpected love, don't keep this transformation to yourself. Share this video with someone who needs to open their heart to love and subscribe, because this journey of divine love is just beginning and incredible blessings are awaiting you.